Space feels cold because it's so empty. On Earth, we're surrounded by air, buildings, and people that radiate heat back to us. But in orbit, there's almost nothing around you. Without that warm environment, your body loses heat much faster, primarily through radiation. So it makes sense that we imagine space as freezing. But this intuition misses an important scientific detail. Temperature isn't just about how something feels. It's a measure of the average kinetic energy of particles. The faster molecules move, the higher their temperature. In low Earth orbit, even though space is nearly empty, the few gas molecules and atoms that are present move incredibly fast. Their kinetic energy corresponds to temperatures of thousands of degrees Celsius. But if it's that hot, why doesn't it feel that way? The answer lies in how few particles there actually are. When I was a kid, I watched my dad use a metal grinder in his workshop. Every time the metal touched the spinning wheel, bright sparks flew off, glowing orange, clearly thousands of degrees hot. But what amazed me was that the sparks would land on his hands and clothes, and he didn't even flinch. How could something so hot not hurt? The reason? The sparks were tiny. Each one carried very little heat, and that heat was absorbed instantly by a small patch of skin, too little to cause pain. The hot particles in space are just like those tiny sparks, moving fast and technically very hot, but so few and far between that they barely transfer any heat to you. They don't have enough energy or mass to warm up your body or your spacecraft. So even though individual molecules are scorching, the overall effect feels like nothing at all. On Earth, your body cools down through conduction, touching cooler objects, and convection, air or water carrying heat away. But in space, there's no air, no water, just a vacuum. That means the only way to lose heat is through radiation, emitting infrared energy into the void. And compared to conduction or convection, radiation is slow and inefficient. Because radiation is such a slow way to shed heat, the biggest problem for astronauts and spacecraft isn't staying warm, it's staying cool. Without air or water to carry heat away, warmth from electronics, sunlight, and even your own body builds up. That's why spacecraft need special cooling systems to keep temperatures under control. So yes, space may feel cold, but in Earth orbit, it's actually a hot engineering challenge.